Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Clinton Portis probably watched his last true fantasy relevant season go by last year in 2009. As he was walking into the season, he was still a starter. He still had some relative health. Obviously, we saw him break down pretty heavily at the end of the 2008 season when he had an awesome start of the year, but really broke down. He had a lot of health concerns in 2009. He had the concussion problem that knocked him out for the rest of this season. And so he's kind of in a situation as we're looking at guys like LaDainian Tomlinson, Brian Westbrook, and I guess Willie Parker too, but he's really even in a worse situation. All these guys are just not going to be fantasy strong, relevant players at this point coming into the season. Portis is projected to be the third down running back right now on the Redskins, and he may even lose that, and who knows, maybe even get cut if Brian Westbrook does in fact come onto the team. Larry Johnson looks to be entrenched as the starter on this team. It's just a little bit fresher, he's a little bit healthier, and he's able to handle the load more so than those guys physically can do, or because of the concussion problem. So with Portis, not a guy you should be drafting this year. If he could stay healthy, and maybe they don't have Westbrook, and so they do maintain him there, maybe as the season goes along, obviously he wouldn't be taking on a lot of that grunt work that he's used to taking on, so he might have some fresh legs. He has had a lot of success, a ton of success with Mike Shanahan back when he was with the Broncos, but obviously that was at the start of his career when he was very healthy, and so he could be a nice waiver wire pickup for you, a hot one that you could use. But that's really where it lies for Portis at this point in his career.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy football.